Okay, anyways, should I start? Yeah, hi everyone. Nilima, please tell me, can everybody hear me? Fine. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the delay. It is all because of the system which we are stuck with, and that is because of we are little late. We should have started at 12 rather. It is, I think, around 20 minutes we are late. But don't worry, I will not bore you. We will finish it off fast. And on behalf of Nilima as well as me, we welcome you and we are glad to have you here on Sunday afternoon. Okay, and let it be very chatful lecture. If you have any problem, you can put it on the group or you can put it in the chat box. I will try to answer it at the end of the session. And if you have any query, I'll write down my number. You can directly call me, and I'll even if I will not pick your phone all the way all the time, but I'll definitely call you back or WhatsApp you back, whatever your queries are. I'll try to answer it. Okay, so be there with me. And this is very very important topic which I am talking about. And believe me, in entire lockdown period I have not talked about anything in endo. No curve canal, no straight canal, nothing. No irrigation, nothing, absolutely, because you are not going to face any patient, but you are going to face the virus the moment you enter your clinic. So how to deal with it? And best PPE kit which you have is the rubber dam. So that's why I had chosen this topic. And whenever somebody asks me to talk on, this is the topic I'm glad to talk on. Okay, so welcome. So damn it. So you have to damn it. Okay, so whenever you find a case where you can put your dam, do it. And corona, even if it's a negative energy or a black swan effect or something, everybody is calling it as, but uh, corona had some positive effects also. You also will agree with it. And one of the best positive effect on the dentistry is everybody started thinking seriously about the rubber dam. And that is what is the positivity what I feel. We are isolating ourselves from the virus, but do you know that virus is not isolating themselves from us? They're there everywhere. Okay, so you remember that how, where is the how it is getting carried towards us? It is a T. Actually, this is a T to eyes and nose and mouth. Okay, so when patients are sitting in the chair, moment they open up their mouth, you are exposed to the viruses. And that is what is happening. So how to protect yourself? This is the picture shows that you are protecting yourself, but supposedly if no saliva is there, no aerosol is there, how will be the life? It will be so cool, isn't it? So how to do that? Okay, so I had talked on this topic. People have given me a lot of questions. They have certain queries which even I couldn't answer. I tried myself, and believe me, I learned myself whatever the rubber dam is. Once I went to my mentor, sat there with him for 2 days and asked him to share his experiences with the rubber dam. As this has not been taught in our daily college routine, I really really beg to the teachers now who are there in the colleges. They should teach their students how to apply it, because this is what is really really vital for the further, because corona is going to be there. We are going to be there with such kind of viral infections and infectious diseases. So this is the chance that we can protect ourselves, as well as we can do the better dentistry. Okay, so in the morning when I told my batchmates, I am from 97 batch GDC. So I told my batchmates that I am going to going for the webinar today. So they started cursing me. On Sunday, you go on talking on whatever the topic of your interest, not of our interest. So one of my friend suggested me certain changes. So this is her screenshot which I am sharing. तुझे भगाने के लिए ही था वो जो भी था पहले, जा वेबिनार में ज्ञान बांट, और ज्यादा कैन यू हियर मी मत करना. दैट इज व्हाट हर हर फीडबैक. एंड नहीं तो सब गुड वेबिनार वगैरह लिखते हैं लेकिन प्राइवेट चैट में बहुत हंसते हैं. तो एज यू ऑल्सो laugh in your private groups of boys actually. That is what she wrote. So that is what my appeal to you, that if you feel that something is not understood by you, please let me know. And you can let me know in group. You can let me know on my personal talk box. No issues at all. Whatever kind of a problem you get, in rubber dam, you can share with me. तो good webinar करके छोड़ना मत, क्योंकि अगर तुमको समझा नहीं तो entire crux of this thing is zero, nothing. So whatever the people, whoever are the people listening to me, they should listen properly. If you feel that there is a problem or I am not able to solve it, then just let me know. Okay. When rubber dam is invented, it is invented in 1864, almost 150 years back. Okay, by the person doctor known as Sanford Christie Barnum. And do you know when the rubber is invented? It is invented in 1839 by a scientist called as Goodyear. And you must be knowing a tire company, that is Goodyear. Goodyear का टायर अभी भी आता है, टायर कंपनी है बहुत बड़ी. और उन्होंने इंडियन रबर ट्री से दैट प्रोसेस ऑफ वल्कनाइजेशन इन्वेंट किया था इन 1839 से. एंड less than 30 years rubber is there in dentistry, and this fellow Barnum had introduced that rubber dam in 1864. See now 1864 में क्या था? सिल्वर फिलिंग होगी, जीआईसी का तो नामो निशान नहीं था. 72 में जीआईसी आया, बॉन्डिंग का नामो निशान नहीं था. बट स्टिल दैट फेलो हैड थॉट कि if I am using a silver filling or gold filling, if I use if I can isolate the tooth, I can do my work better. I can get better properties of the material. When he can think of in those days, believe me, the composite, the GIC, or whatever the material you are dealing with, root canal treatments, and whatever the restorative procedure, luting, certain luting of laminates and all, these all are very sensitive, technique sensitive procedures. If you really want to have the best results out of them, then you have to know how to apply the rubber dam, how to isolate the tooth from so much of moisture you are dealing in. Okay, so this fellow had thought of it more than 150 years back, and we are still shy of coming out of our comfort zone and adapting that procedure till date. And that is what is the irony of dentistry actually. So it's more than 150 years. Earlier there was a telegraph मशीन, यू नो, टक 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 ऐसा कड़कट्टा मशीन बोलते थे उसको. अभी वो टेलीग्राफ बंद हो गया. पिछले 2 साल पहले लास्ट टेलीग्राम हुआ था, 2 या 4 साल पहले, व्हाटएवर, आई डोंट नो. वी स्टार्टेड ऑफ यूजिंग दिस टेलीग्राफ मशीन. एंड डू यू नो विच इज वेयर द फर्स्ट इसका संदेश कहाँ पे भेजा था? इट वॉज फ्रॉम टाइटैनिक. फर्स्ट टाइम इन 1914 में टाइटैनिक से SOS मैसेज भेजा था दूसरे एक शिप को. That was the first time telegraph machine was used. And now we are into smartphone era. Smartphone यानी सब कुछ है उसमें. This is the computer. Now I could solve this system problem with Nilima because of the smartphone, isn't it? So we can virtually do everything on my phone. Everything is in my pocket. अगर आप फोन भूल जाते हो तो आप आपका ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर भूल गए ऐसे लगता है आपको. Am I right? आपको लगता है घर वापस जाके पहले फोन लेके आना है, चाहे मैं कहीं पे भी लेट हो जाऊं. That is not the issue. But you require the phone. So now you have shifted to phone properly, but you have not shifted to rubber dam till date. Why it is so? It is because of the lethargy to accept the thing, the change which we require to have in our practices, in our day-to-day life. And believe me, entire people, whoever are listening, I feel that they are the serious practitioner, and they are going to be there in the dentistry for more than 30 years now. And if you really want to do the same thing for 30 years, you have to change along with time, and you have to accept those changes. Now see here, this was a dentistry 150 years back. Anesthesia ही नहीं था, लोगों को पकड़ के रखते थे, and we have to pull the tooth out. That's why those dentists were called barbarian dentist. Barbarian जैसा मतलब कसाई की तरह dentistry होती थी. That was the experience of dentist. Okay, now we have 400 hi-fi offices, 400 dentistry, nice looking nurses all around, nice looking patients also, and we are doing all those kind of sophisticated work in our clinic. But no rubber dam. Hi-fi composite materials, German, US, Denmark, Japanese, what not. We have everything in our offices, including Chinese, but we don't have the rubber dam. Believe me, whatever the property of material you have read or not read in Phillips or Skinner in your book, you will never get or achieve those properties until you have isolation in the mouth. And if you can't isolate, you have to learn it. You can't say that I don't want to do it. आंखें बंद करने से बिल्ली आंखें बंद करती है, उसको लगता है कि कोई मुझे देखेगा नहीं. आंखें बंद करके मैं दूध पी लूंगी तो कोई मुझे देखेगा नहीं. डेंटिस्ट में भी ऐसे ही हो रहा है, सारे डेंटिस्ट आंखें बंद करके बैठे हैं, सबको लगता है कि आंखें बंद करके रहो, कुछ नहीं प्रॉब्लम होने वाला. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन. You must have seen so many restorative failures in your own life, and that is what is going to happen. Okay, you have to come out of your comfort zone. See, there is a way of doing it. You require a mentor. You require somebody to push you. He may be smaller or bigger than you, elder or younger than you, whatever. You require somebody to push you. You have to come out of your comfort zone into the fear zone, जहाँ पे आपको डर लगना चाहिए, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लूज होना चाहिए. आपको हमेशा आपको ऐसा लगना चाहिए, नहीं यार मुझे नहीं करना है, मुझे क्यों दौड़ना है 2 किलोमीटर, नहीं यार मेरा हार्ट बाहर आ जाएगा, मेरे को हार्ट अटैक आके मैं मर जाऊंगा. ऐसा आपको लगना चाहिए, तभी तो आपको दौड़ना चलेगा. दौड़ना तभी तो आएगा आपको, तभी तो आप रबर डैम सीखोगे. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? देन देयर इज अ लर्निंग जोन. When you decide that I am supposed to do this, I want to do this at any cost, then you start learning. And then there is a growth zone where you find a purpose, live your dreams, you get whatever you want to get in your, and believe me, it is not that difficult. You have to just practice. Okay, because magic is going to happen when you practice it properly and come out of your comfort zone. Logo ke bahut sare excuses hai. Somebody says that I have so many patients that I don't find time to put the rubber dam. Believe me, the moment you put the dam, your time of procedure reduces. उल्टा है, लोगों को जो लगता है वैसा नहीं है. If you put the rubber dam, the time of procedure itself reduces. Lesser time में तुम्हारा root canal होगा, lesser time में composite होगा. आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि you are working on your typodont. It is just like that. The moment you patient sleeps, patient बोलता है कि मैं सोता हूँ, मुझे कोई काम नहीं है. There is nothing is going to happen in my mouth. Everything is well in control. कोई हाइपो अंदर नहीं जा रहा है, मुझे बार बार स्पिट नहीं करना है. देयर आर क्लिनिक्स हु आर कॉल्ड एज अ स्पिटूनलेस क्लिनिक. स्पिटून ही नहीं है उनके क्लिनिक्स में. हाउ दे आर वर्किंग विद द सेम प्रिंसिपल. सो वी हैव टू थिंक समथिंग अहेड ऑफ व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. ओके, सो चेंज इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड, and change is what you are supposed to accept every day. Unless you change, you can't think that you will change your entire life. Okay, you have to accept the change in small nibble. You have to nibble little. हर चीज आप इम्प्लांट सीख गए और डायरेक्टली टेरिगॉइड इम्प्लांट डाल रहे हो, ऐसा होता नहीं है. आप रूट कैनाल सीख गए और आप एकदम कर्व्ड एस शेप्ड कैनाल कर रहे हो, ऐसा होता नहीं है. ओके, आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा सीखना पड़ेगा, थोड़े थोड़े चेंजेस एक्सेप्ट करने पड़ेंगे, ताकि आप यू विल मेक योर फाउंडेशन वेरी नाइस. Same thing is with a rubber dam. Start with the smaller cases and go to the bigger cases. No issues. And don't worry, I have done this in my whatever my experiences are with the rubber dam. You will fail a lot, but one fine time you will love to do it. Okay. Now I'm doing it in every case. Earlier I was having an excuse. There was no corona, so that was the excuse, isn't it? Now corona is there. Whatever splatter comes out of patient's mouth, everything I count it as a coronavirus. So now to reduce that, I do it in every case. Okay. Now there is another WhatsApp message which was going on through the groups, and this was the message. Rekha was there, a heroine is there, and she's composite, and the villain is the saliva. But do you know who is the rubber dam? Rubber dam is the hero, who comes to rescue the heroine, that means composite, to get the best out of her, and then they live happily ever after. ये couple हुआ नहीं, लेकिन composite और rubber dam अगर आपने यूज किया साथ में, तो composite दांत के साथ happily ever after रह सकता है. So you have to learn all these things very nicely. So coming to the hardcore topic now, after introducing the rubber dam requires bigger introduction because nobody knows. So that's why. So what are the different methods of isolation? So there are two types of different methods: direct methods and indirect methods. Okay, direct method, rubber dam, cotton roll, evacuator system, that means saliva ejectors or suction you can say, and gingival retractant cord, mouth props, and so many different kind of methods are there. And what are the indirect methods? पेशेंट के साथ कंफर्टेबल बात करो, कंफर्टेबल उसके पोजीशन करो, लिसन टू द पेशेंट, गेट द पेशेंट इनटू द कॉन्फिडेंस, गिव द लोकल एनेस्थेसिया, put a little bit of different gels and sometimes drug also. You have to give anti-sialogogues and all. But believe me, indirect method doesn't work much. Okay, ultimately you have to shift on to the direct method, and best of the direct method is the application of rubber dam. Okay, cotton rolls we are using so many times, but rubber dam is ultimate and easy. Okay, what do you mean by good isolation? What exactly it means? It means a dry working field. just like your typodont. Large working field. Okay, believe me, if you get a patient of limited mouth opening and somehow if you put the rubber dam, you find that the mouth opening will increase a bit, a millimeter. Dentistry always is in millimeters. So even if you get 1 or 2 millimeters increase mouth opening, that is amazing for you. Then maximum tissue retraction. You can retract the tissue with a thicker kind of a rubber dam. You can actually retract the tissue. So if you have a case of class 5, you can do it better. Minimum interferences in the restorative procedures. There is no tongue, nothing, no what we can say fog on the mirror as well as in the cavity. So you can have a less interferences in the procedure. Maximum visibility. It saves the time of procedure. Remember this very well. It saves the time of procedure a lot. And dentists and assistants are protected from all the kind of infections, bacterial, viral, and whatever. Because saliva is down under, below the rubber dam, not on the top. So your assistants as well as you are protected very well from the infection. So you don't require too much of gadgets to do all these things. You just require one gadget, that is rubber dam. Okay, and it's amazing to work. It's a leisure to work in the patient with the rubber dam on. You can only see that tooth if you isolate the proper tooth. By the way, you can see only that tooth, and you can work on with the full concentration on that particular tooth. You can get best of the work from yourself. You will not believe that I am the same worker. Understand? So that is the leisure. You have a better tactile sensation. Things are more into your control. Okay, patients are ultra comfortable. Believe me, the patient who says I'm having asthma, those patients have also asked me to put the rubber dam on next time. जब वो next time के लिए आए ना, तब उन्होंने बोला कि नहीं वो लगा दो आप रबर, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा है. I could able to sleep. Understand? So patients are comfortable as they don't feel that their mouth is invaded with the hands also. Okay, लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. आप सोचो, आपके हाथ दूसरे के हाथ आपके मुंह में जाके कुछ काम कर रहे हैं, लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. ठीक है, they don't tell you because they do not know that there is another procedure. So try to do this. Okay, so and the prevention of ingestion of instruments as well as the hypochlorite or any tuta futa feeling or any cap or something. You must have got the, if you are more than 10 years old in the practice, you must have got the patient कि जो बोलते हैं मैंने वो कैप खा ली, वो दांत में फीलिंग था, टुकड़ा निकला था और वो पता नहीं कहाँ गया डॉक्टर साहब, बेसिन में तो नहीं गिरा. तो बेसिन में नहीं गिरा तो फिर वो अंदर का बेसिन में चला गया. सो दोज काइंड ऑफ इंजेक्शन. एंड बिलीव मी, ये बारी किसी पे ना आए कि patient will had ingested the instrument. The moment he ingests the instrument, you are in trouble. First question asked by the in the law of court is, have you applied rubber dam when the procedures want it? And you will say no. Or even if you say yes, patient will say no. And that time you are in trouble. No more question beyond that. You are the culprit. That is a medical negligence. So believe me, you have to do it. You have to do. पहला इंसिडेंस होने तक के रुको मत कि आपके क्लिनिक में किसी ने इंस्ट्रूमेंट गिटक लिया, ये इंसिडेंस होने तक के रुको मत. Try to do it earlier only. Okay. The tooth where you cannot apply dam is the tooth going for extraction. So apart from extraction, tooth with the tooth for extraction, everywhere you should be able to apply the dam, and you should able to. Okay. What are the conditions? What are the different conditions? Okay, कि जहाँ पे आप dam लगाना must है, where it is not must but required, and where you cannot apply. Okay, so it is must in cleaning and shaping of the during root canal, during obturation, bonding protocols during the composite restoration, composite resin entire restoration, and luting of veneers or any Emax crown or any onlay of Emax ceramic, all ceramic, not zirconia, Emax. There it is must do procedure, or at least at the initial stages you should try to do it. Okay, where it is required but not always possible in the early stages of procedures, where it is required in the middle of three boxes जो है ना, उसका middle box. Caries removal. Sometimes you have to remove the caries without rubber dam. Initial access cavity preparation. Sometimes in the initial access cavity preparation, to know the exact direction of canals or roots, you are supposed to keep on looking in the vestibule. So in the initial access cavity preparation, sometimes you have to do it without rubber dam. Then interim buildups or teeth broken at the subgingival level with a favorable crown root ratio. That means you have a good root length. तो आप क्राउन लेंथिंग करके उसके ऊपर रबर डैम लगा सकते हो टू प्लेस द जिंजावल फ्लोएबल कंपोजिट फॉर द टिश्यू कंटूरिंग इन द इम्प्लांट डेंटिस्ट्री. वो एक इम्प्लांट डेंटिस्ट्री का पार्ट है. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गो इनटू द डिटेल्स ऑफ इट, but there you can apply the rubber dam. That means in the implant dentistry also you can use the rubber dam. And patients sometimes are apprehensive. Sometimes patients are quite apprehensive. There you can apply the rubber dam. Rubber dam से apprehensive नहीं रहते. Patients are apprehensive because of the procedures or dentistry per se. So there you can take the patient into confidence and you can apply the rubber dam. Okay. And sometimes you can delay the rubber dam. Sometimes patient says नहीं डॉक्टर साहब, ये पिछली बार वो डॉक्टर साहब ने दूसरे डॉक्टर साहब ने लगाने की बहुत कोशिश की थी लेकिन मुझे उल्टी आती थी, ये होता था वो होता था. They will give you all the excuses. So for those patients you should start the procedure and then you apply the rubber dam later on to increase the confidence on the patient, and you can do that. And now the third box where you cannot do that, where the tooth is broken below the subgingival level, where the crown root ratio is not favorable or there is a oblique fracture where the tooth is going for the extraction. Mobile teeth पे भी नहीं लगा सकते हो. So better you extract the tooth whenever you are not able to put the rubber dam. Okay. So what are the armamentarium? By the way, I am going to share the video of armamentarium on the group. Okay, in that WhatsApp group, I'm going to share that video. Okay, whatever video I'll show you or I'll show you today, I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. So don't worry. So what are the armamentarium? You require rubber dam first, rubber dam sheets. Okay, then you require a punch, then clamp. Clamps is a very different. This thing. These are all required things. Okay, then the forceps, frames. There are different types of frames. Template, floss. Normal floss, जो waxed floss रहता है वो. Rubber dam liquid, there is a liquid or gingival barrier you can say that you require. Then you require a wedget. Wedget is nothing but the thicker floss, you can say so, to hold the dam between the contact. Okay. Then you require a napkin, paper napkin. You can have a normal paper. There is something called as a rubber dam napkin also, which is thicker, so that you can place it below the rubber dam to soak the saliva, which patient का saliva जो droop होता है ना उसको soak करने के लिए. So you require napkin sometimes, and you require a very important thing, 11 number, assistant. You require your assistant very, or let me tell you that assistant can do certain things very well. I am damn sure that my assistant can put the rubber dam if I am not there. My assistants are so trained that if I am not there and I ask them, apply the rubber dam and then call me, they'll apply the rubber dam and then call me. They are so used to of it. They know where to put their fingers and place the or hold the rubber dam so that I can put the clamp or I can put the floss or something. They know where to punch the hole. They know where to mark with the marker which tooth it is and what. So they will. And sometimes when I forget to do certain thing, they'll remind me, sir, ye reh gaya na karna. They'll remind me. So you require assistant. A good assistant is actually an asset. So make your asset very well, and you have to have the assistant for the rubber dam sometimes. Okay. Now coming to the rubber dam sheet, there are different type of rubber dam sheet based on the thickness. Okay, thin, medium, heavy, extra heavy, and super heavy. Extra heavy and super heavy, I don't feel that we require. We require generally medium and heavy rather than thin also. Thin generally get torn apart many times. So medium is the rubber dam which this is my personal experience, I use a lot because it goes easily through the contact. Okay. Heavy I use, sometimes you require heavy I use when I have a good easy contact to pass through. And secondly, if I have a deep subgingival cavities or class 5 cavities where I require little more tissue retraction also, gums को भी मुझे retract करना है, दबाना है नीचे. At that point of time, I require little heavy dam. So I have 2 heavy packs of dam, then I have 3 packs of medium. Getting my point? So I will always have my stock ready, more of medium, less of heavy, but I require those. Okay. Rubber dam frame. There are different type of frames like this. Metal frames, plastic frames, and sometimes plastic foldable frames. Okay. Best frame, if you ask me with my experience, is that it is metal frame. That is called as Young's frame. Okay. Young's metal frame, which is on the on the screen you can see it. Okay, if your dealer is not providing the metal frame, you can go and buy it online. Okay, it is very cost effective, 500 rupees वगैरह ही रहेगा, ठीक है. Now I don't like the plastic frame which is in blue. In the on the screen you can see the blue plastic frame. I don't like that plastic because it's very bulky. It is quite bulky. The spikes are not engaging. Those spikes are not nicely engaging. So I don't really use those frames. Now these kind of frames you will get with the Coltin. Coltin का अगर रबर डैम सेट आप लोगे तो उसके साथ वो लोग ये वाला या इसके जैसा ही कोई दूसरा फ्रेम देते हैं, लेकिन I don't personally I don't feel it very comfortable. ठीक है. Then you have the plastic foldable frame. This foldable frame is having an advantage. Advantage is that during endodontics you require to take a lot of X-rays. During that time, every time you have to remove the metal frame, take the X-ray again, reapply it. Now that is a headache actually. That is little one entire set of thing to do. Okay, रबर डैम निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन फ्रेम आपको निकालना पड़ता है. And you have to bunch the rubber dam and take the X-ray again, unbunch it and apply the frame. So rather than doing that, if I get a foldable frame, foldable, तो मैं fold करके पीछे side में X-ray रख के I can have my X-ray. So that is what is the advantage of it. So I have it, and in certain cases I do use it. Okay, but I am very comfortable with the metal frame. Now coming to the forceps, there are so many forceps, okay, available in market and with the different companies. Whatever you are comfortable with, you can use it. Okay, I am more comfortable with the forceps. You can see with the clamp, white color का polycarbonate का clamp के साथ जो forceps है ना, I am more comfortable with it. So I do use it. On the right side, which is standing forceps, you can see those kind of forceps you generally get with the Coltin and all, but you can use it, no issues. Okay. So forceps is to actually hold the clamp as well as expand the clamp to allow the clamp to sit on the tooth. Okay, and then you have rubber dam punch. Now punch is very important thing. You have to buy a good punch. Okay, punch is having a lot of different holes. You can see the holes, smaller to bigger. So bigger holes are obviously for the molars or the anchor tooth. If I want to do a procedure on premolar, but I have to isolate from the second molar, for example. So that second molar is called as an anchor tooth. So that second molar के लिए आपको बड़ा hole लगेगा. So those bigger holes are there for the molars, and then smaller holes. These two smaller holes are there for premolars or smaller molars. For example, 7. Upper 7 is smaller in size than the 6 or first molar. So second molar, upper second molar may require a smaller hole so that you can get a good seal around the neck. Okay, then you can see the tooth. According to the tooth, see the tooth properly. Some people are having bigger centrals, so you require sometimes molar hole for the central incisor also. Sometimes canines are quite big, so you may have to change the size of your punch, size of your hole with the punch. But generally this is what is required. For example, mandibular anterior incisors, you require very small hole. So see that this is all perceptive. Perceptions are different. You can do that every tooth is different, every mouth is different, every patient is different. Getting my point? So accordingly you can choose. Okay, and then there are clamps. Clamps are very, very vital and important things. You are going to invest in the clamps more. See, I'm using rubber dam from last maybe 11 years, or no, I'm using from last 16 years. Okay, 16 years, long years. Initially the frequency was less, but now it is more. What I changed in my entire kit is, what do you think? I changed only clamps. मेरे clamps ही थोड़े बहुत break हुए या फिर उसमें का tension चला गया or something like that. Or otherwise, I have not changed my forceps, not changed my punch, not changed my frame. Everything is just like that. I have just bought the new clamps. So you require to know the different clamps, and you should know how to apply them, where to apply them. And you need not to buy the entire sets of whole clamps. Okay, there are certain things which you require, certain you don't require. So you should know what is required. Okay, so let us know about the rubber dam clamps. Okay, we are well in time, half an hour it is. Okay, rubber dam clamps. You have one bracket. You can see the bow. You have a bow like this. You have a bow. Okay, then you have wings. In the wingless and wing, there are two types of different clamps, wingless and winged. So in wings you will find two flags all around around the beaks of the clamp, and those are called as a wings. Okay, and then you have the prongs रहते हैं ना, prongs means like this, prongs, or you can say call them the beaks, okay, or jaws. Okay, so those prongs are there, and then you have holes, perforation, and that perforation to hold the clamp with the floss. Sometimes clamps also break, so if you buy it from the local companies or which is not having a good metallurgic properties of the clamp का जो metal है ना, उसका metallurgy अगर अच्छा नहीं है, the moment you expand the clamp it will break. मे बी फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन आप कर लोगे, लेकिन थर्ड एप्लीकेशन तक वो ब्रेक हो जाएगा. इफ इट ब्रेक्स एंड इट गोज इनटू द थ्रोट, देन व्हाट विल डू? Understand? So these holes are there to hold with the floss, so you can apply it. But if you buy a good quality clamp or from a good company who are there in the market from so many years, then you can get a good kind of a clamp. I have my Cortin clamps from last 13 years. They are absolutely perfect. You can have different companies which I use Hugh Freddy, KSK, and Cortin companies clamps I use. Okay, personally there are so many companies also who are better, good, but I am already having those clamps, so I'm using them and manage. Now the classification, need not to remember anything, remember anything out of it. This is uh, this is for the practice. Remember that I am going to share my knowledge as if I am sharing my case with you. Okay, practically tomorrow you can go to the clinic and start using. Okay, so there are two types of important. का सबसे important point is winged and wingless clamps. Many people ask me कि wingless लूँ या wing लूँ. It is all about your comfort. Okay, I initially used a winged clamp a lot because in my kit I got winged clamp. Okay, but then I thought some certain procedure or certain areas of mouth I couldn't apply my winged clamp. For example, upper 8, upper 7, less mouth opening, lower 7 or 8, where the coronoid process can come, or the mouth opening, the moment patient opens the jaw, the space is come, the space is less, and your masseter thickened or heavy muscles के जो patient रहते हैं, those are having those masseter bulk inside, and that is out. So those certain cases are there where you may require certain few wingless clamps. So you can go wing clamp and wingless clamp, or the mixture of both. I most of my wingless clamps, very less wing clamps. Okay. This is a metal and polycarbonate clamp, but I have not polycarbonate clamp in my life. Maybe I am backward, but I have not seen polycarbonate clamp. Okay, then there are blunt and retentive clamps. The prongs which are going to touch the teeth, those can be sharp, called as a retentive, and when they are blunt, that is called as a blunt. You can buy the normal, you can trim off those sharp points and make them blunt also. Okay, so you can modify the clamps also, but that is altogether different topic. Advances in the root canal, the rubber dam application of the basic. We see the basic today, and basic is everything. 80% cases are basic only, nothing big about the. So if somebody is telling you that there are certain advanced things, this thing is advanced. Okay, it is all about us. Okay, now how will you select the clamp? Are you with me, everyone? Show me the thumbs. Yeah. Okay. So clamp selections. Now this is also another question a lot of people ask me. Now this clamp selection is not to buy the clamp. Clamp selection is for the case I am talking about. So remember that 4-point contact below the height of contour of the tooth is very important. What is the height of contour of the tooth? Tooth is not flat. It is convex. There is a convexity. उसको पेट रहता है छोटा सा. Understand? The contour is the highest point. You have to apply the prong of the clamp below it, so that it should not pop out. So you have to find out the height of contour of the, and then you have to place your clamp below it. Okay, but get the very nicely contoured tooth. You will get the tooth with broken cusp, with class 2, buckle gone. Now you many times you may not be able to make out where the height of contour is. So there are different kind of a clamp which goes below and almost near the root, and they actually go deeper to the neck of the tooth. Getting my point? आपको हेड है ही नहीं, समझ लीजिए पोस्ट एंड कोर करना है तो आपके पास एक क्लैंप सीधा prongs नीचे रहते हैं and it goes and hold the tooth like this. So there are certain clamps for those kind of cases, but try to get those 4-point contact whenever you are applying. Okay, try the bland first always, because if you go little down, the gums are there and you may impinge on the gums. So try bland first, and if you have the bland one, measure the mesodistal diameter. Measure यानी आपको scale लेके नहीं measure करना है, आपको just अंदाजे से measure करना है at the gingival margin, so that when you place the clamp, come onto the gingiva gums, it should not, or it should not impinge on the gums or traumatize the gums. Okay, clamp lesser than the tooth width, की जो width रहेगी उससे छोटा clamp का जो देखो, ठीक है. For the subgingival retention, use Ferrier 212 clamp. Okay, names of the clamps and you will get it. To remember any name, by the way, जैसे जैसे आप प्रैक्टिस करोगे आपको नेम याद हो जाएंगे और समझ जाएगा, ठीक है. Then you have a Brinker's clamp from Coltin, and you have B1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 clamp from KSK. Okay, this KSK means company, Coltin is company. Brinker's clamp is marketed by the Coltin. Brinker is a person who had invented. Getting my point? So those kind of clamps, you can see the at the bottom on the right side एक छोटा सा clamp है, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं उसमें. Those kind of clamps. Okay, and 212 जो लिखा हुआ है, that is your Ferrier's clamp. Okay, generally these are used for class 5 also, upper lower class 5. Okay, see here for the veneer luting I have used that B4 clamp. This is a B4 clamp which I had used. Can you see the retraction what I get? The first picture number 1. Can you see the margin of my veneer? It is 0.3 mm. Can you see the margin? देखो एक margin दिख रही है आपको, and my clamp is below my height of contour. If you see the second number picture, see where I had hold my clamp. On the top of the clamp, if you see the blackish portion, that is my retraction cord. Okay, so I am onto the tooth. Okay, my gums had already retracted further on top. My gums had already retracted little more, so I can see my tooth properly where I want to place my veneers. I can lute the veneer. After luting, I can remove the excess very nicely, because it is the anterior zone. If I keep the excess flowing in the gingival margin will retract, and after few days patient will come back. डॉक्टर साहब तुम्ही हाँ लैमिनेट तो लगाया लेकिन मेरा गम्स तो ऊपर चला गया, अभी क्या? डॉक्टर साहब गम्स नीचे नहीं आता. गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? डॉक्टर साहब आप कुछ भी कर लो, आपके कोई भी फ्रेंड को पेरिडोंटिस्ट को बुला लो, गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट को, ही कैन नॉट pull that gums down so much. So gums ka health is the most important thing. Okay, so you have to think about all these things. Okay, so and this is very easy. जिस दिन ये केस आया था ना, I was so lethargic. ऐसे छोड़ना यार, पकड़ के चिपकाना ही तो है. This is after lockdown. चिपकाना ही, बहुत दिन से लैमिनेट बन के रेडी था, 3 months से. After 3 months I started practicing, and he called me, and he came, and when he came and said, he never knew कि यहाँ पे ऐसी भी प्रोसीजर होती है, रबर डैम भी लगना. Then I was also lethargic. I said छोड़ ना, लगा देते हैं. Then I thought again कि unless I come out of my comfort zone, I will not get the result what I want. And then there was a gingival clavicle fluid coming out. There's little bleeding spots because of those temporary removal of temporary जो मैंने laminate लगाया था वो remove करने के बाद थोड़े spots थे. So I applied it, and when I tried it, believe me, within 10 seconds I could apply this. Within 10 seconds. Again, I required my assistant, and he did a wonderful job of holding the rubber dam for that time being, and I applied my Brinkers. That's all. So it's easy actually. The moment you decide to go further on, you can do that. Okay. Now these are number of clamps you have to buy. If I say so, you stop practicing. Okay. but remember that there are so many clamps. It is just like आप चप्पल की दुकान में कोल्हापुरी खरीदने गए और कोल्हापुरी चप्पल की दुकान में आपको कोल्हापुरी दिख रही है और आप you can screenshot my entire presentation. I have no inhibitions. You can screenshot whatever you want to screen. आपको मैं बताऊंगा कि इसका स्क्रीनशॉट लो, ये नोट डाउन करो, इसका फोटो ले लो, आप यूज करो, लो, कुछ भी करो. आई डोंट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम. नॉलेज बट रहा है, वो आप बस ले लो, ठीक है. और मैंने कोई खुद तो इन्वेंट किया है नहीं. Everything is there in the net and books and everywhere else. Okay, so you can have whatever kind of, if you want, I can give you all those kind of things. Okay, so now this is a Kolhapur, where I went to Kolhapur and I had seen I went to one of the Kolhapuri chappal is very famous. So I went there in a chappal shop and when I seen the chappal, I got confused which one to choose. So many different shapes, colors and whatnot. और बीवी गई तो बाहर ही नहीं आ रही थी, half an hour. That is a different story altogether. Same thing is there with the clamps. If somebody comes and tell you that there are so many clamps, you get confused. So need not to buy all. Okay, you have to choose what is best for you. So what is a clamp selection? I will let you know. You can screenshot this. Okay, so see the clamp number. Okay, 8A and 14A. These are used for the teeth which are irregularly shaped, structurally compromised. जो अपने पास क्लिनिक के केसेस, partially erupted molars for the young children. Okay, then 9 and 212 ferry, those are for the anteriors. Okay, then 001 and 2 number, they are for premolars. Okay, or primary teeth, if child allowed to apply it, but children, if they cooperate, they will allow you to apply it. Okay, I don't do pediatric practice in my clinic, I can't bear it. Anyway, then clamp number 3, 4, 7, 8, W56, इतने सब बाय करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपने 8 और W56 बाय किया तो आपका काम हो जाता है मोलर्स के लिए, ठीक है. 3, 4 are for the upper molars. Okay, then you have 12A and 13A, very important clamps for the lower right and left molars. Okay, so these are the clamps which are available and you should have it. Okay, most used clamps are these. Okay, these 4 clamps and Brinker's clamp, B1, 2, 3, 4. These clamps are mostly used. So if you don't want to invest in the clamps too much now, you can just buy the individual clamps also, and believe me, 80% cases can be done with. Okay, सिर्फ आपको एंटीरियर के लिए अलग से क्लैम्प खरीदने पड़ेंगे. वो भी आपके पास ब्रिंकर्स नहीं है तो ब्रिंकर्स है तो आपका एंटीरियर का काम हो जाता है. Many times I don't apply anterior clamp for the central incisor. I use premolar clamp. So who said that कि इसका नंबर ये है तो आपने यहीं पे यूज करनी चाहिए? It is all about you. Ultimately, what do you require? You require isolation, a good isolation of the. You do it. किसने अगर आपको बताया कि ऐसा करो तो उसको ऐसा ही करना है. ऐसा important is you have to do it. That is important. You have to achieve what? Saliva filled, moistureless filled. That's all. So you can use those. So now the difference between now see the differences. W7 का नीचे वाला picture देखो. See the jaws are like this, horizontal. They are not gripping like this. But if you go on towards W14A, see the W8 के prongs. They are little down. W56 little more down. And if you see 14A, it is way inside. So if I have a case where my tooth structure is very, caries is too much, tooth on the top of the contour or even below the contour is very weak, if I apply the clamp, it will break. If I feel so, then I will take my 14A and put it in the gingival crevices sometimes, okay, without hurting the gums. Okay, and when I apply it, then I get a good hold on the tooth below the height of contour. Getting my point? So these are 4 important clamps. So many people ask me the question after the lecture or any webinar or any seminar ki which one to buy. So these are the things which I have and I buy it. Many times I have a entire set of Poltin ka wingless clamp, but I have not used more than these 4 clamps. Okay, if I show you my kit में, मेरे किट में मैंने कुछ clamps को हाथ ही नहीं लगाया है. I have so many, कितने दिन से मेरे पास किट पड़ी हुई है. I have not used those. And if you see my autoclaved clamps, in autoclaved pouches you will see these 4 pouches. इसमें ये 4 clamps और 1-2 winged clamps रहेंगे क्योंकि वही यूज होते हैं बार बार. Okay, now the floss ties. So you require floss ties for what? First, to retract the there's something called as a floss ties. I will show you what is floss tie and how to make it. And there are two types of floss tie. One is to hold the rubber, those clamps, so that even if they break or pop out, they should not go into the throat. So to hold the clamp, you use the floss. So that is not I'm talking about about floss ties. These floss ties are, you apply it at the time of rubber dam application around the tooth. This is generally for more getting a more tissue retraction, and sometimes it holds the rubber dam in place. Sometimes क्या होता है कि rubber आपने upper central पे लगा दिया, it goes on popping down, but you get frustrated because you have to hold one, you have to hold that up. So many times you tie it with the floss. Okay, that floss ties. Okay, and this is another use of floss tie. Okay? आप इसको इस तरह से बांध सकते हो, and then you can apply it. So what are the general rules? Check the contact point before punching. This is very, very, very important. Next question which I get from a lot of people are, contact बहुत tight है, नहीं जा रहा है, दो दांतों के बीच से रबर डैम नहीं जा रहा है, मैं क्या करूं? आपने सबसे पहले फ्लॉस लेके, you have to see that whether that floss is going through the contact or not. If your floss is easily going, that is a good tooth for you. If it is contact is showing, then you may have to shift on medium, and it is not going at all, you shift onto the, if it difficult, then you have to place the elastic, like ortho में elastic डालते हैं to get the temporary separation of the tooth. You can apply that, put it, and believe me, within few hours you get a good separation and it comes back to normal again. Okay, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है, सोचो मत, ये मत सोचो कि कौन जाएगा, कौन इलास्टिक डालेगा, कोई बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है, frankly speaking. Okay, so you have to check the contact point before punching. Okay, use the water soluble lubricant jelly so that punched hole, the dam should easily slips in. It should easily slip in through the tooth. Okay, then endodontics or class 1 cavities requires only one tooth to get isolated, at least one tooth. Okay, class 2 requires 3 teeth, one ahead of it and one back of the is in question, or tooth where you want to work. If you want to record the cases, you want to do some photography or some, then you require a little more retraction. So you can do that. Some people are there into presentation, and why shouldn't you present? You should present your case, even if it is not good, not that good. People are doing great work, no issues. We cannot do it, but we have to learn it. So किसी ने तो चिमटी लेनी चाहिए ना. So somebody will tell you what is wrong, what is right. So you will get a feedback from the people. So why not to show your cases to the people? So let them know what you are doing. So you can do the presentation. Okay, anterior restriction, preferably canine to canine retraction. If you are doing diastema closure, try to get canine to canine retraction. It will hold your dam very nicely in place. Okay, and dam inversion नाम की एक चीज रहती है. There is something called as a dam inversion. So that dam inversion is must. Okay, so I will let you know everything about this. Okay, how many teeth to isolate? You can click on this. You can do the screenshot of this. Single tooth isolation, generally Fisher Sealant class 1, class 5 and endodontics you require. You can use winged, wingless, both. Okay, but many people use winged. Winged is easy to apply. Okay, in this kind of cases. Okay, multiple teeth isolation, where do you require? You require it in bleaching. Okay, then class 2 restoration, as I told you, and multiple restoration in a quadrant you want to do it in a single sitting, then you can go for the multiple teeth isolation. Okay, I use wingless for all these things. Okay, see, single tooth isolation, एक दांत है बस, one single tooth, one single cavity, that's it. And multiple teeth have adjacent cavities, and you want to place the premolar के आजू बाजू में you want to place the your matrix band also, and then your clamp also, everything will come out there. So I don't want any mess. I don't want my clamp to get into that procedure or interfere in my matrix application and all. So I will put my clamp on the back tooth, anchor tooth, that is called as, that molar is called as anchor tooth, and then I'll get the isolation. Okay, so now the method to apply the dam. there are three different kind of a method. Apply the dam first, and you can put the clamp on the top of it. Okay, you can punch a hole, put the dam, insert the dam through the tooth. Okay, and assistant will hold the clamp and place it on the tooth. That is called as the dam first. Clamp first. Clamp first में I preferably use wingless. जनरली क्लैम फर्स्ट में विंगलेस ही यूज करना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर उसको विंग रहेगे तो आपको डैम को रिट्रैक्ट एक्सपांड बहुत करना पड़ेगा डैम many times. So you require wingless. Okay, so that is the clamp first. Clamp first में what we apply the clamp first and then take the punched dam and actually garland it, insert it on the top of the bow, on the top of the wings or your prongs. Okay, so that is what is a clamp first. Okay, and then dam and clamp together. Both of these can be done with the winged and wingless clamp. Winged clamp के साथ this is very easy, dam and clamp together. But with the wingless, it requires little practice and little presence of mind. That's all. Nothing big. Okay. Now coming to the dam first technique. Okay. In which first check the hole and apply jelly. You punch the hole, proper tooth select कर लिया आपने. You punched a hole and now see there. Stretch over the tooth. You have to stretch the hole and put it, insert through the, and now your assistant will hold the dam either and put it on the around the tooth. Okay, that is one simple method of application of dam. How much time will it take? It will take not more than that. Single tooth isolation seconds. Apply the frame on the top of it, load the dam on the frame and start working. Okay, that is a dam first. Who is the most important aspect or the person in this method? What is the most important thing? The most important thing is your assistant. Okay, he should know where to hold the dam, or he should know how to apply the clamp, because you cannot do this is a four-handed dentistry. You cannot do alone. You can either press the dam or you can place the clamp. Okay, you require one assistant. Okay, he can be your assistant, associate doctor. He can be your assistant. Best is the attendants or assistant in your clinic. Okay, now there is another method that is called as a clamp first. What is important? First check. There is a video. I'll just show you. Okay, now remember, due to these are the old videos, I have got a few webinars around about rubber dam during the lockdown period. So I had made these videos during lockdown period, and there was unavailability of anything from the dental material dealers. So I was having only mandibular. I didn't have the mandibular cast. So demo is given on the maxillary cast. So you consider that maxillary cast as a mandibular one to get the better understanding, nothing more. Okay. Otherwise, you will definitely curse me and tell me that you have applied it in a wrong way. Okay. So my apologies and thanks to Corona. That's all. So let us see the clamp first technique. Now what to do? Rubber dam sheet is having a glossy surface and matte surface. So glossy surface should always be there towards the mouth, and your matte surface should be outside. Okay, so when light will come, it will not get reflected on your eyes. Okay, take your clamp, whichever you selected, and check it on the tooth कि उसका 4-point contact बराबर है क्या, is it properly stable or not. Okay, once you checked it, now take a frame. Remember that the convex surface should go parallel to the chin. Okay, so you will apply it like this, considering it as a mandibular. Now load the dam. Now how to load it? You can load it diagonally or you can load it directly, whatever. Okay, now see, check the looseness in the middle of it. Should be loose in the middle, so that you should be able to push it. Now mark the tooth. Now this is very important. Mark the right tooth. Do not mark the wrong tooth. Always remember, mark the right tooth and apply the dam on the right tooth. Many times you have a proximal cavity which is hidden. On the top of the tooth, everything seems very nice. And you have marked 7 and you are supposed to do your root canal opening on the 6. Getting my point? And you accidentally marked 7 and you punched hole and isolated 7. Understand that that can happen. So you remember that you have to mark properly and punch the hole properly. Okay. Now you punch hole. Okay. Now apply the jelly. This is water soluble jelly from inside, inner surface, which will go on from the rubber. Now you apply your clamp. See here, I applied it. Okay. Checked it. Now Varmala pehna do. That's all. See here. Isn't it? How much time? Okay. It will take only 3-4 seconds, 5 seconds maximum. Start to end. Okay. Start to end, this much. Okay. Now one more thing which I forgot to short. You can take the floss and go through the contact between the molar and premolar. So the bunch of the rubber dam which you can see there, which will go inside the contact, and you will get again better isolation, and there will not be any oozing of gingival clavicular fluid from that particular tooth. Getting my point? And then you can apply gingival barrier as it is available. You can apply it all around, so that if you are doing root canal and everything else, nothing will go inside the mouth. Aapka hypo and everything else. Okay. So patient will get a good experience. So patient, if he had or she had an experience of testing the hypo in other clinic, if she comes to your clinic and she said that there is no taste of hypo in my mouth, you won. You can charge more, of course. No need to tell the patient that I am charging because I am applying or I am investing more in the corona crisis. No, not at all. I have changed your experience of treatment, and that is why I am charging more. Are you getting my point? So don't worry. You have to change the experience. You have to add the value to whatever you're doing. If you add the value, people will pay. Understand? So you need not to worry about all these things. You have to keep on doing your good work. Okay. So that is a clamp first technique. Okay. Now see few photographs. See in the first hole, this is in the patient's mouth now. I had taken the clamp, dam, loaded on the frame, taken to the mouth, and I see the blue gloves is mine. So I had pressed it on the tooth. I had not applied any, I had not taken in template. Rubber dam template bhi aati hai to punch the hole. I had not done that. I had just pressed my dam on the top of the tooth. And then my assistant had done that marking on the top of the dam. See, she had done 2 markings. In the picture 3, you can see 2 markings. Okay. Then I checked my clamp in the picture 1, and then I garland Varmala dal diya, inserted the clamp on the top of the tooth. Okay. And then through the, I had taken my floss and I had taken entire dam piece through the contact. Getting my point? First, I will engage my proximal most, mesial most contact. जो आगे का contact है उसको मैं पहले engage करके रखूंगा ताकि dam should not pop out completely. I will first hold it. So I will take my floss and push it through the premolars first, and then between the premolar and molar, and that is how I'll do it. Okay. And then the further procedures. Okay. So see, once I get a dam isolation, I can see only my tooth in question. That's all. See the cavity which I made, simple, absolutely fabulous. कोई saliva नहीं. This is just like a typodon. My patient sleeps. अगर मैं opposite side में I put a block रहता है ना, bite block. If I put a bite block, patient sleeps. Patient को जगाना पड़ता है. जिंदा है? हाँ है. That is how it is. Okay. And you can do your work very nicely. Okay. See here another same case further on. Okay. Can you see now? See the 2 cavities. How clean it is. Now you tell me, if you get such kind of a case, who will say that कि नहीं मेरा बराबर नहीं हो रहा है, वो composite बार बार निकल जाता है, sensitivity ज़्यादा होती है. हाँ होगी ना sensitivity ज़्यादा. Why will it not be there? It is a technique sensitive procedure, and you are not following the technique properly, you are going to get all the kind of a complication in composite. So you follow it well. Understand? So my composites are okay kind of a composites. I have not done so much of glittery work, okay, but I know my work is going to last long because my composite is going to last long. I'm very sure about it. Understand that? See the another procedure, clamp and dam together. How to apply? You can apply it with the both wingless as well as winged. So let's start. Again, the same cast I have used. Okay. So apologies. We start with the winged clamp. Can you see that? See, winged clamp may wings hai, dono. This is a serrated type of clamp. You can see the beaks. Serrated type of clamp it is. Okay. This is actually for the upper molar. Now, what will do? I had already punched the hole in the dam. Now I will insert the wings from the hole. Can you see that? See here. I check the, see here. That's it. Can you see that? I'll show you picture. See here. I have inserted my wings. Okay. So the wing should be inserted like this. Okay. Only those wings, not the front wings. Only those middle wings. Okay. And then you apply it. Sorry. Insert the wings. And how much time? 1 second to insert the wing. And 1 more second to put it on the tooth. 2 more seconds to invert the dam below. वो डैम को नीचे खिसका देने का. This is the right word. Okay. And then this is for the wingless. How to do it? You have to put the bow through. Are you getting my point? You have to put the bow through, remove the dam, bunch the dam. Bunch the dam. You should have a prongs below. Okay. And now you apply it. Got it? So on the selected tooth, you apply it. And then that's it. How much time? This is mostly used technique in for upper 7, lower 7, where you cannot garland or you cannot put the clamp first and then the dam, and you have to do the dam and clamp both together. You can do it in the upper 8, upper 7, lower 7, lower 8, where mouth opening is less. You can do this kind of a technique. You can go ahead with. Now I don't have any wings all around, so my coronoid process, which will go on interfering in between when I am applying to the upper 8, that will not hamper my dam placement. It will not unstabilize my dam clamp. Sorry. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay. There are different kind of techniques, clamp place technique. Okay, where now see here, you can see the floss. This is called as a floss tie. I will show you how to make the floss tie. Now my floss tie, what this floss tie had done, my floss tie had retracted my gums as well as the dam on the top. देखो मेरा cavity open हो गया. See, my cavity is open now. Okay, I can control my cavity well. I can apply my what we can say matrix band well over there, and I can put my composites nicely. Okay, so this is done with the floss tie. Another important aspect of or advantage of floss tie is I have put that floss tie somewhere and I tied it to the frame. When I tie my floss tie, when I tie my floss to the frame, it is actually stabilizing the dam also. Dam को भी वो बाहर गिरने नहीं देता है. So that is what is my advantage of floss tie. And then there is no clamp applied. I had just cut the piece of the remaining rubber dam, and I just inserted it as a floss behind the distal part of the canine. Can you see that? That small bunch? That small bunch will hold my dam in place. And that is how you can go ahead with it. It's not a very good isolation, but I could get a very nice field of my working field. That's all. See here, another case. Another case. Can you see that? There is no clamp. This is a clampless. Okay. At the end, in the distal teeth, I had just taken the rubber dam piece and put it through the contact, and that because of the contact is quite tight, it holds the dam in place. Okay. Now, apart from or instead of using the dam sheet or piece of dam, you can use something called as veget, which is available in the market and with a different thickness, and you can apply that. That's called the veget. So I'm using my cheap veget, cost effective veget, which is there in my dam only. So why should I buy the veget separately? But sometimes you require to have it. Okay. And one more thing which I would like to tell you in this particular isolation, if you see the central incisor, right central incisor, you see that if this is the neck of my tooth, can you see that? Look at me, by the way, all of you, I'm a smart guy. Look at me. Okay. If you see my neck, t-shirt ka neck, if I take the rubber dam, I want it to get inserted inside the gingival crevice. This is my gingival crevice. Okay. I will not keep my dam on the tooth like this. Okay. I will take my instrument or some kind of a procedure I will do. I will insert inside the collar like this. Why? It will not allow the gingival clavicular fluid to come out. It will retract the gums very nicely and it will open your tooth nicely. Getting my point? So that is called as dam inversion, which is must in almost every cases. Okay. Certain time you can do it easily, certain time it is little difficult, but you can do it. Okay. And there are different procedure to do it, different techniques of doing it. And now see the procedure. Procedure is typodont procedure. I call these all typodont procedure. So it is easy to do once you apply it. Can you see that? Finish. Okay. Now there is another method that is called as split dam. Now, whenever you have the subgingival cavity, okay. Now, if somebody says कि subgingival cavity में आपका dam बीच में रहना चाहिए, how will you do the cavity? Your dam will interfere in between. Okay. You want to do the crown preparation with the dam. You can do it, but how will you do it? Your dam will come in between. Understand? So split dam is one of the jhakas technique. I call it, or easy technique. No excuse technique for all the dentist who says that I don't use dam because I don't feel like it is easy, it is difficult. So this is the easiest method of doing it. Okay. So when will you use the split dam? Split dam in kya hai? We will not punch the hole, single hole for every tooth. We will join 2, 3, 4 holes for 4 teeth along with, and एक ही window में सारे teeth आ जाएंगे. So that is called as split dam. Okay. When will you apply it? When you have a badly carious tooth where other methods are not possible, you have partially erupted tooth where you are not able to apply the dam, hold the dam, hold with the floss tie. All the methods are done and you cannot do that. Then you can apply this abutment in the fixed partial denture or the bridge. If you have a tooth in the bridge or adjacent premolar पे आपको class 2 करनी है, what will you do? You have to, as I said, class 2 में आपको at least you have to isolate one tooth ahead of it and one tooth back of it. Okay. And one tooth ahead, there is a bridge. Now, how will you do it? So there you can join the holes for, say, if it is a 3-unit bridge, 3 holes or 2 holes, and pull or stretch the dam till the front tooth. And there you can apply the veget. And then you can have a split dam technique in those kind of cases. Sometimes crown preparation is also done under rubber dam. You try it and believe me, it is amazing. It will save a lot of your time. You can see margin. आपको जो margin जितना thickness का चाहिए, you can have it because there is no saliva. Only you and your tooth. That is making all the business. That's it. How to do that? You can have 2 overlapping holes and stretch from the distal tooth to mesial directly. There will be the hole in between जहाँ से gums दिखते रहेंगे, which you can seal with the light body material or you can seal with the gingival barrier. Okay. Tension due to stretch and dam will hold the dam and frame together. Okay. If you see the lower picture, this is called as a Mickey Mouse kind of a holes. My mentor from whom I learned, this is not my picture. Okay. My own slide. I have taken it from his slides. Okay. My mentor punched the holes like this because he find it easier to apply with this kind of holes. I directly punch the holes in a row, but he does it in that way. He's having his own thought process behind it, but I am comfortable with 2 holes, so I do it. Okay, so you need not to follow your mentor in all the ways. Sorry to mentor, by the way. So see the small video of split dam technique. Okay, I will share all these videos with you, okay, in the group. So if somebody is not the part of group, please ping Nilma madam and she'll add you. Easy to apply. It is very easy to apply. No excuses. Okay. Identify and mark the teeth. Very importantly. Even if you are identifying and marking the teeth apart from each other, the holes will not be apart from each other. Punch the hole adjoining to each other according to the size of the teeth. If there are 2 molars, 2 big holes, 1 small premolar hole, or 1 molar, 1 premolar, 1 small hole, 1 big hole. Okay. See here how it is. Clamp and dam application. See, clamp apply kar liya, and now you just stretch over. Okay, that's it. That's it. You can stretch over to another premolar also if you require. Now these holes can be closed either with a light body material or with your gingival retract rubber dam. Then you can apply your veget or dam piece over there, and that's it. Understood? तो अभी अगर कोई आप में से कोई ऐसा है कि which who says that it is very difficult for me to apply the dam, or my patient says this and that, I'm sorry. I'm with you, but I'm sorry. Okay, you can apply the dam if your contact is very tight, you feel that elastic, I cannot let the patient go out of my chamber. Apply this method, but you have to do the rubber dam application. Okay, now you will say that the saliva will seep in if I don't apply the light body over there. No problem. You take your saliva ejector or suction and keep it near the vestibule. So when you work, that suction will remove out the saliva, whatever small amount of saliva. But the amount of saliva which you get without rubber dam is way high than what you get with the rubber dam in split dam, isn't it? So don't give the excuses. You have to do it, means you have to do it. That's all. See here, I wanted to lute a single veneer. Old case, single veneer. मैं खुद भी डरता था सिंगल टूथ आइसोलेट करने को कि whether I will be able to do it or not. So I found out my easy method of doing it. So I punched hole in a row. That is a black colored dam, which is thick dam. This is a very thick dam. Okay. So because of thick dam, I could get a good retraction. Okay. Then I applied my clamp. See that I had applied with on the clamp itself. टूथ को क्लैंप पे से पुल किया, पुश किया, and I had applied on the dam itself. Okay, on the both side. Okay, and then I applied the light body material from inside so that there should not be any saliva popping out from there. And now I can do my procedure well. How much time it has taken? It has taken only 10 to 15 minutes for me to do entire procedure along with luting also. Okay. So that is how it is. So you can apply it, try to understand the method, and that's it. You can do that. Okay. How to remove the dam? That is also another important thing. How to remove it? Simple. Cut in between. Contact में जो dam डाला है, just cut it off and throw it away. And kindly do not use the dam again. A lot of people ask me, can we autoclave it? No. Can you reuse it? No, not at all. 20 rupees per dam sheet. Ask the patient to pay. That's all. And patient will easily pay. You need not to even give any excuse for that, any explanation for that, nothing. You just do it and patient will understand the difference. Okay. Now coming to the inversion. Hope you are not getting bored. Even if you are getting bored, I have to finish it. Now the best and the worst part of webinar is that I don't know how you are feeling when I'm taking a lecture or webinar. And I really do not know how many people are really listening, and I don't know. Nothing I know. Okay. So I just go on doing my badbad throughout. Okay. And you have to listen to me, whatever it is. Best thing for you is that you can log off. Okay. And I keep on doing my badbad throughout. Okay. So that is what is the best part of the, and best and worst part of webinar. Okay. Coming to the dam inversion. Okay, inversion is a procedure through which the operator slips the peripheral part of dam, okay, around the cervical area of the tooth into the sulcus. It जो मैंने बताया था, into the sulcus with the that keep it tucked inside the crevice throughout the whole procedures. Okay, it is the very important rule is that the rubber dam should sit around the cervical area easily, passively. Okay, the inversion is almost, if rubber is in tension, inversion cannot do it. अगर आपने hole का size छोटा कर दिया and your molar is bigger, so you have to stretch. So hole is small, so you have to stretch all around. और आपका hole बड़ा हो गया, तो होल बड़ा होने के बाद आजू बाजू से सारा का सारा सला हुआ अंदर आ जाएगा. So making the punch properly, hole properly is very important. Okay, so don't worry, it is very easy. Okay, now there are different techniques. Air inversion, inversion with the dental floss, which I love and easy to do. Then knot ligature, sometimes I do it with the knot ligature, that means floss tie. Okay, and inversion with the Teflon tape. टेफ्लॉन टेप पता है आपको, प्लम्बर का टेप रहता है. प्लम्बर के दुकान में जाओगे तो 10 रुपए का एक टेप आता है, 20 रुपए का आता है, 10 रुपए का छोटा आता है, 20 रुपए का बड़ा आता है. इट इज जस्ट लाइक दैट. सो यू कैन यूज दोस प्लम्बर टेप, दैट इज अ टेफ्लॉन टेप for this inversion or isolation, you can say so. So air inversion, it is the easiest way of getting inversion. So how will you do it? By blowing the air around cervical area, and at the same time delicately pushing the rubber into sulcus with a spatula, plastic spatula. Spatula यानी अपना simple GIC instrument रहता है, that is called as a plastic spatula, plastic what we can say instrument, plastic instrument. You can use that plastic instrument all around the tooth, and at the same time your assistant is blowing air from the top of the tooth, and you can get the inversion all around the tooth. Okay, so that is how it is. Okay, these techniques work very nicely when the limit of our preparation is supragingival, gums के ऊपर है, तो very nicely it will go inside. Very easy it is. Okay, you can see in the picture. Pictures are taken from the styleitaliano.org. You should be the member of Style Italiano, all of you, as well as you should follow Style Italiano. There is a very good article on inversion, and I had taken a lot of points in this. I learned inversion from that article only. So you are requested to go on to Style Italiano. Even there is one more topic which is discussed very nicely. That is called as 50 shades of Teflon. 50 shades of Teflon. Now that is the different uses of Teflon in dentistry. You read it. It is amazing article. It is available on styleitaliano.org. Okay, where this air inversion does not work, when the excess saliva is under the dam, it is hardly manageable. How will you do this? Put a cotton roll below the dam in the vestibule. अंदर cotton roll रखने का लिखा है कि किधर नहीं लिखने का करके, नहीं रखने का करके. You can put the cotton roll below the tongue, and you can stop saliva. Okay, when teeth are not completely erupted, teeth are partially erupted, then convexity is not there. Maximum convexity there inside the bone only. There it is yet to come. So there you cannot do the air inversion. Okay. So see the picture. It's easy. Okay. You can take your plastic spatula instrument, or plastic spatula, or the plastic instrument, and you can just invert the dam all around the neck of the tooth. Okay. Now inversion using the dental floss. I love this. Okay. Only problem with the dental floss is you are not supposed to push it too hard. Otherwise, whichever fibers, periodontal fibers are there in the gingival crevice, they may get cut. So you have to be very gentle with the floss. Okay. Use of dental floss placed around the tooth with the apical pressure. You have to place, for example, this is the tooth and this is the crevice. You have to take the dental floss between the teeth, two teeth, contact के through आपको dental floss डालना है, and then pull out the dental floss from one side, pushing it apically towards the gums. आपको push करना है dam को, and then pull out from one side. The moment you pull out from one side, that pushed portion, the dam portion which you pushed inside the crevice, will remain inside the crevice only, and you will get a very, very, very nice inversion immediately. Okay, you can see it in the second picture on the top, blue picture, where the cross floss you can see that along with the floss the entire dam has gone inside, and you can see the lateral में वो जो उसकी collar है, collar is on the top, so you want to tuck in the collar, so you can do it with the floss. Understand? So it's very easy and it's amazing technique. Okay, here I tried it. This is a case of mine which I have shown you. See here, my floss, along with my floss, my dam is going down because this is my class 2 case. I want that entire dam to be tucked inside between the contact, because if it remains like this, it will get cut when I do my cavity preparation. So I don't want that. So I want it to get tucked in. So there I put it through I take my floss, and floss is also flat floss, that is from the Colgate, waxed floss, waxed flat floss. Okay, that you can do. Okay, now using the inversion, using knot ligature with the floss ties. Okay, where will you use it? In class 2 and class 3 cavities. Okay, in class 5 cavities, sometimes when it is way ahead, and after putting the knot ligature, you can apply the B4 clamp also. Okay, then the cementation of veneer, indirect restorations, that means inlay, onlays, you can apply it. Advantage is what? Floss pushes the dam deep inside the sulcus. That means the part of the tooth which I have never seen, you can see those in that part. Okay, with the floss. Okay, with the floss tie, it tightens around the tooth and holds the dam in the place. Okay, where it does not work, it does not work in the subgingival margin, because subgingival margin में उसको खींचने के लिए जगह ही नहीं रहती है. Understand? There you require Teflon. Understand? Come on, let's see the double floss technique. Floss tie, double loop technique. See how the double loop is made. Very easy. Every day you must have made it so many times. Okay, very easy. Can you see this picture? Okay. Double loop. Again, I use mandibular cast for this. So apologies. कितनी बार sorry बोल रहा हूँ देखो आप. Take it, make a loop. You must have made the loop like this. You can try it. I will load the video. You can try it with a floss. You have to practice. Okay. Then your assistant will also make it. Now my assistant only make it. Now here you have made a first loop. You have made a first loop here. Okay. Now from here you have to make another loop. Okay. Again, hold that loop and hold the remaining portion of floss. Now you have two knots. One knot of first loop and one knot is second loop. Now join both the knots. Okay. And this is how you will get it. Okay. This is a double loop technique. This is one of the best technique. And now you can go through the contact like this. Okay. And because this is typodont and there is no elasticity of gums, there is all around acrylic is there, na? Elasticity hai hi nahi gums ki. So you will not get much of a retraction of dam, but in patient's mouth you will get amazing retraction. Can you see that? I am just tightening like this, just holding and tightening like this, and believe me, you will get a very nice. Now I can just tie it to the frame, and it will hold my frame as well as dam. Okay, once I tighten it, I will give a one knot, second knot to tighten it and keep it like that. And now I can just cut it off. You can also cut it up, by the way, or you can just tie it to the frame. Understand? So that is what I got. Even on typodont also you can see that I can get a good dam inversion over there. Okay, you can compare the one number tooth, central incisor on other side where there is no inversion. Okay, so that is how you will do it. In patient mouth, it is appreciable, more appreciable than this. Now see, this is the case. Like patient had come for the re-RC. Sorry for all this dirty picture. All around dirt is. I just clicked it for the sake of presentation. I said I should just have it. This is a case of a broken instrument. You can see the broken instrument and in the molar distal root. Yet to upload on the Facebook, but you can see it on distal root. Now I had removed my. There was a joint crown, so I removed that joint crown. Now I have to isolate the 6. I have to isolate the 6. Now how will I isolate it? Because nothing is there to hold on. And I require more space for the retreatment, because I have to use my ultrasonic and this and that, because retreatment, it's a broken instrument case. I have to do all those kind of things. How will I do it? So there comes a use of my floss ties. My floss tie will hold the dam along which I applied on the molar. See where I applied the dam almost below the margin of the crown, and even in the premolar, see, and premolar floss I tied to the frame. So my frame and my dam is well in place. Understand? That is how you have to change according to the situation. Okay. See here. Now you can see the holes which holes name orifices, you can say orifices where you can see white colored, that is Teflon again. You see another use of Teflon. I put that Teflon in the orifices so that, and you can see a shiny object, and that shiny object is my file, not my file. Somebody had broken that file. When I remove it, it should not go in slip inside another canal. Otherwise, again there is an accident. That's why I have put the Teflon. But after putting all around, I have put the gingival barrier. Can you see that gingival barrier, blue color? So I can get all complete isolation of that particular tooth, and now I can easily work in my mouth, in my patient's mouth. And remember that if you want to retreat the case, if you want to do some kind of a difficult job of root canal, you have to isolate. Without isolate, आपका आधा time only to remove the fog on the mirror, you waste your time. Getting my point? Because you cannot see the orifices properly, you cannot see your upper seven properly, and if you are thinking that you will attend 2 days lecture of some endodontist and you will become endodontist, it's not possible. He had never told you that he is also applying the rubber dam at the same time when he is doing the access opening. He does not have to remove that fog again and again. His patient is not spitting out again and again, so he's not getting frustrated. Psychologically, he's always fresh to do that case, and that is what you are supposed to do. Okay, so remember, these are easy cases. If you want to start with the rubber dam, start with the root canal case. It is easy case to deal with. Okay, now inversion using the Teflon tape. Okay, it is used only when in the very few difficult situation, only when other things are not of use. It is not an easy technique, it requires a lot of practice. The spatula means flat instruments, GIC instruments bolo ya fir your any blunt flat instrument is required to tuck in the Teflon. But Teflon is very sticky material, it will get stick to your instrument and come out. So what will you do? You will wet it in the water, okay, or saline, and then you apply it. You also require your assistant. Once you put it in the near gingiva, your assistant with the another instrument is hold that Teflon there, and then you will remove your instrument. Then you wet it again, you will push the Teflon in. Your another instrument, that means assistant will come, hold it, you will remove. Now that is the procedure. Understand? This is the procedure. It is a procedure of only few seconds, but you have to do it properly. Okay, assistant is must. Clinician not comfortable with this technique can also remove the gingiva by CLP. Sometimes you have to do the crown landing procedure. You can just do the gingivectomy sometimes if gingiva is hypertrophied or hyperplastic in that particular area, overgrown. You can just cut the gingiva off with the either laser if you want to do the immediate, or with a thermacut burr. There is some burr is there is a ceramic burr, small ceramic burr is there, that is called as a thermacut burr. It creates lot of thermal energy, heat, and it actually ablates the gums, and there is no bleeding almost in that area. Or otherwise you can use laser. Okay, so, or if you want to do the CLP procedure, then you have to defer the filling for some time, some date, maybe say 14 days they say. After 14 days you can do the filling. Okay, so sometimes you have to do all these CLP methods and everything else. Okay, see here, if you see those red arrows, there is a gums popping out. The gingival margin over there of that premolar is like this. Okay, like this, and dam is like this. Dam is like this. Okay, so how will it seal here? How will it will not seal here. So you can take your piece of Teflon. In the lower picture you can see that, or in the right side picture you can see that white colored Teflon in the triangle, that triangle, and the clinician will push that Teflon inside. Now he'll get the isolation very nicely. Now you can see the tooth, how clean it is. How nice it is, how cool it is. Okay, here is the case. I did a laser that is called as a deep marginal acquisition. Margin is quite deep. So I want to acquire my good margin. So how will I do it? The gums which are on the top, I will remove it with the laser. When I do it with the laser, I will get immediate hemostatic property. Hemostasis हो जाता है. Bleeding नहीं रहती है. And then I can apply my Teflon. You can see the another picture. Teflon I can apply and I can get a good quality of my gingival margin. I can get a good gingival margin. And then in the last picture, I can apply my injectable composite. I can apply what we can say your matrix also there, and you can build your entire wall over there without any seepage of gingival clavicular fluid. That is called as a deep marginal elevation. Okay. Here also another case. Okay, deep marginal acquisition using laser. I had removed the entire thing. I got the margins of these two teeth. 6 is just a filling and 7 is the RC. Again, Teflon. Can you see that? I can use the Teflon and I get very nice margin without any seepage and everything else, and I can just go ahead. Getting my point? So these are the ways by which you can isolate the teeth, get the right. If somebody says that I'm doing this kind of cases without dam, I'm damn sure that they should not do this kind of cases. Their composite is going to fail. They're all cases they are going to get sensitivity and whatnot. And don't feel that the endo failure is there. You might be the good endodontist. You might be a very nice endo guy. You might be doing a very good root canal. But if you cannot seal those things properly, you are failure. Understand? That is called as a restorative failure, not the endodontic failure. You are not failed in your endo. You failed because of your restorative mistakes. Okay, so you have to see that how good you are as a dentist. So you have to do it. Understand? See few cases and that's it. Few cases I'll show you and that's it. That's the end of the session. Okay. So dam in class 2 situations. Okay. What do you require is all these things: clamp check, contact check, dam check, application of all the, blah, 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 whichever are. See here, prep image. Okay. Premolars and molar, premolars distal side and molars mesial side showing the cavity. Okay. This is a clamp check. I will check my clamp. How can I? And I'm checking it on 7. Can you see that 7? My 7 is below the normal occlusal table, below it. So I will use my 14A, which will hold it like this tight. So that is my 14A. W8, sorry, this is W8. That means wingless 8A number ki clamp. And then I have, see the inversion. Can you see the inversion? Can you see any saliva droplet? These are mandibular teeth. Can you see anything over there? Nothing. Absolutely. See the contacts, they are quite tight. But I could take my floss. If I can take my floss and punch the hole properly, generally 5 millimeter apart, generally, but it's not necessary. Sometimes teeth are placed aside. Sometimes they are not aligned properly. So you have to change the whole distance also. So when I have a good, nice teeth, then I can the distance between the punch plays the very important role. So generally 5 millimeter apart, you will get a good small piece of dam which will pass through the contact along with the floss. Okay. Now see the inversion, there is nothing. Okay. Now I can start doing my procedure of class 2. Now this is a actually advanced technique of doing class 2. This is custom custom ring technique in which I applied the ring first and then a ring is I have applied some rubber dam liquid all around the ring. You can see that bluish colors liquid, and now I light cure that liquid and I'll impress. I get an impression of my contact. I don't want to remove I want the same contact in my patient. So that the contact of the patient, if remains same, patient will not get again any food lodgement and patient will feel amazing. It's just like the same normal tooth. So I wanted to have a custom contact just like that. So I'm using a custom ring technique over here. Can you see that? That is a custom ring. I have taken the impression of my contact. Okay. Then the preparations. Can you see that subgingival margin? I can put my Teflon over there, but thankfully there was nothing, no bleeding, nothing. Absolutely fantastic it was. And then I applied a matrix band from the Pallodent Dentsply. Can you see the margin? Can you see the margin and adaptation of margin and that this thing? Absolutely flawless. And then you can just go on. Another, at the same time, I have applied both the matrices and applied my custom ring. Now the contact in between the matrices are the same like the earlier one. And this is what the contact which I got. Now the small holes which are remaining, just like class 1 cavity, I'll just fill it up. Can you see that? This is after gross finishing, and this is afterwards. Okay, this is immediately after on the top picture, and lower one is after the week. Then composite get hydrated with the water, saliva. Okay, so there are so many cases with which you can do it. Can you see that? The contact which I got, absolutely flawless. Patient had not called from last 8 to 9 months. Okay, patient was having certain big issues with that particular cavity. Patient is absolutely happy. Okay, the picture. Now, the picture post-op does not show a very good contact. It's a small point contact. I can get a big contact also, good surface contact like this. Now there is a point contact like this. I can get a surface contact like this. If I could, I would have used a BioClear mattress. But that time I was not having BioClear mattresses. So this is the case, but still it is going on. That's good. Okay. Another way. Now you can do the class 2 preparation with the what we can say wedge on. So if you place a wedge, it will prevent the dam from tearing. Okay, and you can do your preparation. Can you see that inversion in the lower picture? You can see the inversion in the lower picture. See that in between the teeth also you have to have the good inversion, which will protect the gums, and that will get inverted in the clavicular gingival crevice. Understand? And then the procedure is regular. Then again, lot of things. See, in this case, there was a failing composite. Can you see the composite adjacent to the crown? It's a fractured old composite. This is going to fracture because saliva must have come from somewhere. आपको कहाँ पता है कि पेशेंट का सलाइवा कहाँ से आता है? It is not only from the patient's mouth. It may be from the clavicular fluid. Clavicular fluid भी आ सकता है. ये छोड़ो, only the fog, the moisture when patient breathes, that also interferes in the bonding. Okay, so I had done the removal of composite before application. Understand? I have not applied the dam here. I did the removal of it before application and then I did it. Two important फायदे क्या है? My contact is open now. My dam will go very easily. Okay, the same thing happened. Now I can see you can have the isolation properly, inversion properly, and then you can have application of your matrix properly there, and then the routine procedure of doing your class 2 restoration. Okay, and that is how you get it later on. You see, after 4 days, it is after hydration. Okay, this is a dentist. This patient is dentist. So I have a very good follow-up of this patient. This I did, I think, a year back, more than a year back. Okay, there is no fracture, nothing. She forgot where I did exactly because that color had matched properly. Stain is absolutely perfectly placed till date. Okay, so the things are going to fall in place if you try to do it. Okay, you have to just come out of your comfort zone. Okay, this is the post-op. Can you see the post-op? Good to see such kind of feelings. Okay, this is the same case which I had shown you. I'll just go ahead fast. Okay, so that is it. Every one of us are different, just like these hands. Every one of us are having a different kind of a skill sets. Okay, but the value which you add when you do it, that is important. Okay, so remember that you have to be in the profession. You want to be with the dentistry. You have to learn few things. Things are changing very fast, and you have to adapt those change. Okay, but always remember that common sense is very important in application of rubber dam, and you can't buy it. Understand? You have to have the common sense. Keep this glowing. Always keep this glowing. Everything may not be for you, but there are few things which are made for you, and you have to find out what is that thing. Okay, so be innovative. In rubber dam application, nobody says that this is the right technique or that is the right technique. Nothing. according to me, as long as you can get the isolation, you are the boss. Okay, so get the isolation properly. That's it. Whatever I say does not may not apply to you, or you may invent something more better than what I am doing it. So be innovative like this. These are the innovative things. See that. That is a 8, upper 8 mesial cavity. Okay, what I did, I have drawn the picture and shown you. Okay, clamp, there is no tooth behind that to apply, and as I said, class 2 requires one more tooth behind it. Now what to do with the class 2 of upper 8 mesial class 2? So I put my matrix and clamped it with a clamp only. It was little difficult initially, but I clamped it with the clamp only. Okay, and then I could get a good finished class 2 of upper 8. Okay, so that is how you have to be innovative with. There are so many techniques. Remember that. What will you do if this cavity would have been in the distal side? Think, distal side of 8 class 2. What will you do? What kind of a technique will you use? क्लास 2 डिस्टल में है 8 के, क्या करोगे आप? आपका क्लैंप रहेगा कि आपका वेज रहेगा, क्या रहेगा, क्या आपका मैट्रिक्स बैंड रहेगा, कैसे? How will you prevent gingival fluid? How will you do that? You have to keep on thinking. Okay, doesn't mean that you stop doing the rubber dam. Start with this, doing practice and practice, and you get it. We use in the orthodontic. You can get that little more retraction. Can you see that? But the force in the elastic is too much, so you have to be very cautious. I had just taken that O-ring, or I think what elastic it is. Actually, I had pushed it above, and you can see that how much big retraction I get. Okay, and then you have isolation like this. So many things. Can you see that there is one B4 clamp, black clamp on the picture on the left side, lower picture I'm talking about. 2 cavities at a time. Premolar ka posterior core and 7 ka distal cavity. Both I want to fill. 7 distal, I had hold the band, a matrix band in the clamp. Can you see that? And this has to be done like that. Okay, so distal cavity of 7 or 8 you can apply like this. Okay, it requires a lot of technique, very frustrating sometimes. It has taken me half an hour to apply only dam. If I would have left it, I would have left it for my life. If I would have left it, I would have left it for my life. तभी मैंने, why I didn't leave it? There's a one reason. My endo PG was standing beside me. So my endo PG, when he's standing beside me, if I'm not doing that, what kind of a message am I giving to the student? That I left because I do not know how to apply it. So for half an hour, we both were trying and we got succeeded. We succeeded in all these things. Getting my point? So you have to go for it. You have to go for it. Okay. So this is another technique. Can you see that? This is the case. Partially gone. Tooth is fractured from that level. Subgingival, almost subgingival. Equigingival, you can say. I wanted to do, after root canal treatment, I want to do the posterior core. Take your Ferrier clamp. Take your anterior clamp. Retract those gums. Apply floss tie. Do whatever you want to do, but get the isolation properly. Okay. So that is it. You have to learn the skills, new skills. Okay. And those new skills are little difficult to acquire initially. You will fail a lot. समझ में आया? जैसे ये कोई कहीं पे भी जगह पे जाके आप करके देखो. It is not so easy how he is doing it. But when if you ask him who taught you, he may not remember the name of the teacher also. But if you ask him कि ये आपको ऐसा कैसे जमता है, he will definitely tell you that I am practicing from so many years. So you have to go on practicing whatever you want to be mastering, and you will definitely get it. Okay, so don't be shy of using rubber dam. Just go on and do it. जब वॉर के लिए निकल ही गए हैं, जंग के लिए निकल गए, तो तलवार से क्या डरने का? Just go ahead and do it. Okay, so this is one slide which I like a lot. मैं उठना चाहता हूँ, दौड़ना चाहता हूँ और गिरना भी चाहता हूँ, बस रुकना नहीं चाहता. तो बार बार गिरो, अच्छे से गिरो, ताकि आप बार बार उठ सको. रुको मत लेकिन. So have you ever tried, ever failed? No matter, try again and fail better. When you fail better, you will raise up again. Okay, so rubber dam is just like that. You have to fail little more time. More you fail, better you will be. Okay. So stay home, stay safe. Not now. You can go to your clinic, do some cases. You can get experiences. Be updated. And thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your profound knowledge on rubber dam. It was magnificent webinar session, sir.
Definitely. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.